What is up guys, my name is Chris and this is another episode of NewsInFive, the show where I talk to you about this week's gaming console hacking and tech related news all within the space of 5 minutes. Without any further ado, let's get on with the news. Today we're going to start this episode of NewsInFive with some information about a convention that has recently come to pass called VidInc. VidInc was an event that was sponsored by Boom and is somewhat of a smaller Australian version of a convention that many of you guys may know internationally as VidCon. With a great deal of international YouTube celebrities coming down under to support the event, one of these YouTubers unfortunately could not make it to the stage. The YouTuber in question is in fact Jenna Marbles, and many expressed disappointment when the announcer told the crowd at the very end of the expo that Jenna could not come to the stage as she was too tired after spending 6 hours doing meet and greets with fans right before her 30-minute presentation that was to close the entire event. With this, as well as line confusion and scheduling problems during the start of the event, it seems that VidInc and their sponsors are going to need to up their game if they want to continue the event in 2014. With some news about games being released in 2013, Call of Duty Ghosts has had its Prestige and Hardened Edition contents leaked online. If you're looking to find out more about exactly what Call of Duty Ghosts contains in Hardened and Prestige editions, as well as the price involved and what they look like, you can read all of that at PlayStation Lifestyle down in the description below. Following on with more news about 2013 game releases, and Saints Row 4 has had a special edition release that retails at $1 million. The $1 million bundle comes with a great deal of unique features such as a life-size dubstep gun, a trip to space with Virgin Galactic, and a Lamborghini Gallardo. If you'd like to learn more about exactly what the Saints Row 4 Special Edition package includes, you can read all of that at dashhacks.com in the description below. With a change of topic now, talking about official firmwares, and the PlayStation Vita has been updated to 2.60 official firmware. If you're running on a VHBL exploit that is on a firmware before 2.60, do not update. The latest official firmware will block these exploits from working. Thankfully, however, any VHBLs or e-custom firmwares that have not been released before 2.60 do still work on this official firmware. Now on to the weather! It's raining tea. With this information in mind, famous PlayStation Vita hacker Total Noob has an e-custom firmware up his sleeve that he plans to reveal for 3.00 official firmware that will be released more than likely during the release of the PlayStation 4. Making a changeover to some next generation console news, and the PlayStation 4 has had a little bit more of its user interface leaked during a live stream of Blacklight Retribution. The user interface that you can see during the video is not something that will represent the final version of the PlayStation 4 and is only something that you will see on a test or dev kit unit of the console. If however you would like to see this leak in action, then you can go ahead and check out the video down in the description below. Moving back to some news about game releases, and Warner Brothers have confirmed that they will not be releasing Batman Arkham Origins on next generation consoles. Warner Brothers senior producer Ben Matz announced on Twitter saying that he can 100% confirm that Batman Arkham Origins will only ship on the announced platforms. It will not be coming to next generation consoles. And with our last piece of news for today, we're going to talk about Battlefield 4 and the battle map that works alongside the game releasing in November for 2013. Battlelog's assistant producer Jesper Nielsen has spoken about the feature, saying that it will only work on the PC version and Xbox One or PS4 copies. PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 unfortunately will not support Battle Map in the future. With all of this fortnight's news being spoken about, we're up to today's question, and I ask you guys, if you could rename your favorite gaming platform with a song title, what would it be and why? Leave your answers to this question down in the comment section below, and the answers that I like the most will feature in the bloopers reel of next week's video. With all of this being said, this concludes episode 20 of NewsInFive. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all the cool stuff, and feel free to check out everything HolmesInFive down in the description below. This has been another episode of NewsInFive. Bye bye!